You know, there are very few gifts that I really, really appreciate, but this is one of them. It's a stopwatch. It's a replica of a 1950s, or I should actually say it's actually a 1950s stopwatch. But it was the same model stopwatch that was used to measure the very first 4-minute mile. So a long time ago, it used to, not a long time ago, but in the 1950s, it used to be said that no one could run a mile in 4 minutes. And there were a bunch of doctors that said if you did run a mile in 4 minutes that you would basically die because your heart would explode. Well, then one guy did it, and he did it with a stopwatch very similar to this timing him. Now, I have the stopwatch specifically because I like a reminder. The reminder is that things are only impossible until you don't think that they are. Until you think that they're possible, right? Things are only impossible as long as you think that they are, because when that first 4-minute mile was actually run, that same year that record was beaten, not officially, but it was actually run more than 20 times that same year. And he beat it in April, I think. And so what that tells me is that all the people who could have run a 4-minute mile didn't. They didn't do it because they didn't think that it was possible. Everybody had said that it was impossible. So when people tell me that something is impossible, I say, why? Why is it impossible? It's not impossible. It is not impossible to do something that you really want to do. It's not impossible to get a huge YouTube channel. It is not impossible to build a huge business. It is not impossible to be a successful business owner and a good husband. It is not impossible to have good children and be wealthy. It is not impossible. It is completely possible. You just have to know what you have to do. You have to focus on your inputs. So this reminds me that all things are possible as long as I believe that it's possible. I don't hold myself back, and I allow myself to thrive. So my recommendation to you is allow yourself to thrive and don't hold yourself back because somebody else says that it's not possible.